going to be multiplying binomials using the FOIL method. FOIL stands for first, outside, inside, and last. I have them color-coded so it's easier to see step by step while we're solving our problems. We have 2x plus 3, and we can multiply that binomial by 4x plus 5. Now, first means the first term of each binomial. So you have 4x and 2x. 2x times 4x. That will give us 8x squared. Now it's x squared because we're multiplying an x by an x. Outside terms are going to be the two outer terms of our binomials. So we have 2x and 5. That will give us 10x. Our inside terms are going to be the inner terms of the binomials. We have 3 and 4x. That will give us 12x. Our last terms are going to be the two last terms of the binomials, and that'll give us 3 and 5. That will give us 15. Now let's take these terms and write our equation. We have 8x squared plus 10x plus 12x plus 15. Now we're not done there because we need to simplify, and we will do so by combining like terms. We'll combine 10x and 12x. That will give us 8x squared plus 22x plus 15. Now the binomial 2x plus 3 times the binomial 4x plus 5 is 8x squared plus 22x plus 15. Now let's take binomials with negative terms. We'll do 4x times 4x minus 5 and 3x minus 8. The method is the same. We just need to pay attention to our negative terms now. We have 4x and 3x will be our first terms. That will give us 12x squared. Our outside terms will be 4x and negative 8. So positive times a negative will give us a negative 32x. Our inside terms are going to be negative 5 and positive 3x. And that will give us a negative times a positive will give us a negative 15x. Now our last terms are going to be negative 5 and negative 8. Negative times a negative is a positive 40. So let's take our equation now from our terms. We have 12x squared minus 32x minus 15x plus 40. Now again, we're going to simplify by combining like terms. So negative 32x and negative 15x. That will give us 12x squared minus 47x plus 40. Now our binomial 4x minus 5 times our binomial 3x minus 8 gives us 12x squared minus 47x plus 40. Now I want to compare side by side a binomial with the first term negative and the second term positive with an equation where the first binomial is positive and the second binomial is negative, just so I can show you the importance of paying attention to your negative and your positive. So we'll do 2x minus 5 times 3x plus 3. So our first term is going to be 2x plus 3x. I'm sorry, 2x times 3x. That will give us 6x squared. Our outside terms are going to be 2x and 3. That's going to give us 6x. Our inside terms are going to be negative 5 and positive 3x. So a negative times a positive is going to give us a negative 15x. So our last term is going to be negative 5 and positive 3. That's going to give us a negative times a positive is a negative 15. Now let's take these terms to write out our equation. We have 6x squared plus 6x minus 15x minus 15. And we're going to simplify by combining like terms, 6x and 15x. It's going to give us 6x squared minus 9x minus 15. Now we're going to swap them, and we're going to make it 2x plus 5 times 3x minus 3. Let's go again through our first terms, 2x times 3x equals 6x squared. And then our outside terms, we have a 2x. Now we have a negative 3. So 2x times negative 3 will give us negative 6x, because the positive times a negative is a negative. We have our inside terms, which are going to be a positive 5 and a 3x. It's going to give us 15x. And then our last terms are going to be a 5 and a positive 5 and a negative 3. So we have 5 times negative 3 will give us negative 15, because a positive times a negative is a negative. Now we can take these terms and write out our equation. We have 6x squared minus 6x plus 15x minus 15. Now we're going to simplify again by combining our like terms. We have negative 6 and positive 15x. It's going to give us 6x squared plus 9x minus 15. Now you'll see here in our final products, 2x minus 5 times 3x plus 3 gives us a 6x squared minus 9x minus 15. And multiplying the binomials, 2x plus 5 times 3x minus 3 gives us the 6x squared plus 9x minus 15. So those are two completely different answers. That's why it's very important to pay attention to your positive and negative on your terms. Now remember, FOIL, first, outside, inside,